I'm at this really cool Japanese-inspired treehouse in Texas today. It's very luxurious and modern. It has a bathhouse complete with a soaking tub. You then walk down this bridge to get to the actual treehouse, and inside has, I think, my new favorite bedroom I've ever seen before in a treehouse thus far on the channel. So you guys are in for a real treat today. Let's now hop right into the tour. We will begin the tour of this treehouse in the parking area. So if I go further past my rental car, you will see this first smaller building, and this is your luxury Japanese bathhouse. So if I open up the door and enter, let's go and explore this very unique space. Now inside this separate bathhouse, you will first see the sink area over there on the left and the shower and toilet room further back there. But I want to first turn our attention to this huge tub. This is called an onsen style soaking tub. Onsen originates from Japan and can be found in traditional Japanese inns. It's also become very popular lately, featured in publications like Forbes, New York Mag, and Dwell. This is definitely one of the most interesting finds I've had in terms of a feature at a property lately. I think I may book this treehouse just for this bathhouse alone. Lastly, I'll mention you can change the color of the light in the tub if you want to have a little party. To finish up in the bathhouse, I'll just quickly point out the sink area again for a closer look. You also have your shower over here, which has a bit of an industrial feel to it, which I think perfectly matches with the rest of the bathhouse. And last but not least, in this room, you have your toilet, which is very easily accessible. That's it for the bathhouse though, so now we're going to cross this 60-foot suspension bridge. Another amazing feature, you have also a long line of string lights that you can see that follow this bridge. Here is your stunning treehouse. It's very modern and slick, a lot different from some of the more usual wood treehouse exteriors I've seen. It's called Yoki Treehouse, which is the Native American word for rain, and it's nestled between two cypress trees 25 feet above a creek. Let's get closer to the exterior now. You have a two-story deck which is connected by a nice long spiral staircase. You also have those gigantic windows, of course, but if you turn on all of the interior lights and come back a little later in the night, you have this incredible orange glow that comes out from both the treehouse and the bathhouse. That covers most of the main exterior, so I'm now going to go to the bottom floor of your two-story deck via the long spiral staircase. This will eventually lead to a lovely sitting area, which is right in between two giant tree trunks. Like I mentioned earlier, you do have a nice babbling brook 25 feet below you. It's a great spot to start your morning. But that's it for everything on the exterior, so let's now go inside. Welcome to the breathtaking interior at Yoki Treehouse. It's a very open floor plan made up of two main rooms. The living room and kitchen space, which you see right now, it also includes a loft, which I'll get to a little later. The other main room is the master bedroom, which you can see there on the right side. I was told the interior uses sustainable materials like elm, cypress, and spruce. I will first hone in on the living room space on this side of the treehouse. To start us off, you have a very comfortable couch with a bunch of pillows and a beautiful looking coffee table. The highlight might be the floor to ceiling windows that cover that entire wall. You also have a fireplace here, which you can turn on with just the flick of a button, no firewood needed. It was very hot during my stay, but during the colder months, I imagine this is the perfect amenity to enjoy while looking out through those giant windows. In this corner, you have a huge beanbag chair, which is very appropriately named Big Joe. Of course, I had to test it out, and I found it to be very soft. We'll now head to the other side of this room and go into the kitchen. I loved how the golden accented handles and sink faucet contrasted perfectly with the black cabinets, countertop, and fridge and freezer there on the far right. Above all of this, you also have a minimalist looking shelf which contains some coffee and tea essentials. Let's now head in this direction to check out your little dining area. So you have a nice rounded marble table here with two modern looking blue chairs. You can also see a little bit more into the master bedroom, which we'll be getting to very shortly. On top of the table, you also have the Yoki handbook. It has some more info about the company that runs this place, the treehouse itself, and some more helpful information on the surrounding area. So definitely give it a flip through when you arrive. Behind all of that, you do have a bench and a cool looking lighting fixture, but I predominantly want to point out the loft. This place is meant mostly for couples for a romantic getaway, but you can fit the kids up here if needed. So if I go up top via that ladder, you can see some of the mattress, an extra pillow, and a blanket here waiting for you. You also have a unique perspective looking down back at those floor to ceiling windows. I mean, just look at this view. If you peer more to the right as well, you have a bit of a bird's eye view looking down into the dining and kitchen area. We'll now head into the final room in the treehouse, which is the incredible master bedroom. Again, one of my favorite bedrooms I've seen in quite some time. It's minimalist and also has a bit of a Native American influence to it, primarily with the decorations. All the lighting fixtures around the bed though were really on point for me. The bed itself was also super cozy, and of course you cannot miss that very eye-catching picture of a bison right above the bed. We'll now go to this wall and you have a very nice sitting area. You have a comfortable looking blue chair in the corner with some reading material and a little table next to it. You also have a beautiful tapestry which takes up a lot of this entire wall. Opposite of all of that, you do have some storage space in this other area. You have a dresser, in particular that top right drawer definitely captured my attention. And next to all of this, and this is how you can tell it's a couple's retreat, you do have two nice and very luxurious looking bathrobes. This would be perfect to take with you when you're going to the bathhouse to enjoy the soaking tub. Last but not least, in the bedroom, beneath the air conditioning unit, you do have these double doors. You can close them for some added privacy if needed, if perhaps the kids are still sleeping in the bunk in the other room. But that will about do it for this bedroom and for Yoki Treehouse. I want to briefly mention that right down the road from Yoki, the same treehouse company also has the Nest Treehouse. It's definitely a bit larger and meant more for families. There's just an endless amount of treehouse pods, ladders, bridges, you name it. I had so much fun staying here. So if you have kids, you have to book this place. Check out the link down below for my video tour of this other incredible treehouse. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon for another Airbnb tour.